And it's morning, people. And Spike is doing his little thing out the window, aren't you, son? You always like looking out the window,
Look,
don't you?
I always think those are wings because they do poke out.
She has little shoulder wings.
We're just doing a little close-up, aren't we, for Spike? Because he is so beautiful. Look, flat
is
out, look at him.
posing.
Absolutely posing,
Look, he's
tail down.
posing.
He's quite happy, aren't you, son? And what he likes doing is looking out the window when we're on holiday.
And then every time a person comes, he flats down.
He flats down. Yeah. Well, he did that time, but he'll be okay. He'll get used to it, don't you, son? Just a good boy. Here we go. It's a bit unfamiliar for him, but this is his breakfast, isn't it, my boy?
Yeah.
Is you hungry, boy?
The sun's just shining in his face.
Yeah, I think he's enjoying the sun. Yeah, it's first time here at Aviemore, isn't it, boyo?
Yeah, Spike and they always first time.
We'll get some breakfast for him. Right, so guys, we're just heading into town to get some milk because the shop that we're just passing just now, look, the fridges are broken.
Yeah, and there's actually no milk at all.
And David and Emily have got money burning away in their pocket that they need to spend, eh?
Yeah.
So I've tilted the camera to an angle so hopefully you can see the loch through the trees, and we will on the way back up have a quick stop. Just so you can see the loch on a day like this, because we need some photos, you guys, man alive. We need some photos, alright. Yeah, so hopefully you can see the loch, hopefully it's not too bright. I'll always have to check it when I'm editing. But it's very choppy out there, we can't take the canoe out in that. That's just not a thing. I'll just stop real quick so you can get an opening for you. There we go. How's that? I'll give you an even better view when we come back. I must say, you know, we have been to quite a lot of new places, eh guys, but this is pretty spectacular, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful, yeah.
But David and Emily have actually been coming here since they were babies. I'll remind myself just now on camera to put a little video on of David and Emily when they were little up here. David was just a baby and Emily was just toddling. Being a toddler, and I was looking good. Hey, back then I was looking good.
You're still looking good, Han.
Yeah, well,
He's not old. Because if he's old, that means I'm old.
no, you're older. Ha!
You're older.
Oh.
Big splash.
Whoa! It's starting to get warm. I like that. You need one of that doll, are you?
Say cheese.
Cheese, honey.
Good boy.
Whoa.
There's Emily. Say cheese. David. David, say cheese.
Ah. What's that? Whoa! That'll be a wee dearie wee dunker. How are you, madam? Is that yet? Yeah, so just our left, we'll stop there on the way back. And as you can see, the cars are starting to fill up the side of the roads now, all the people coming up.
Yeah, we went wild camping there before.
We did, that's right, darling, well done. Oh, there's cars everywhere today, look. It's just early in the day, so there'll be a lot more. People up kayaking and doing their thing. What's going on here? Were these here yesterday? I don't
think so. No.
Oh, I think it looks like they're just setting up, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, so just heading down in Aviemore now. Oh yeah, the section that's whole, but it's three-way as well.
It's open 2:30 to 3:30.
Oh, for goodness sake. Well, we might just have to go up there early then. Yeah, see the mountainside up over there? Look, that's gorgeous. I wonder how high above sea level we are here though. In Albion. Have you got that on your phone, son? See what kind of altitude we're on. Yeah, if we were here for a few more days, we might have went fishing or whatever, you know, but we're just kind of taking it as it comes this time around here.
Right now on my phone it says 230 meters of elevation.
Oh, go on, chat, I'm not letting you go. So, guys, yeah, so 240 metres.
220.
220. Now, at one of the summits we were coming down on the A9, we were at, was it 400 metres above sea level. It's not bad. We'll find out what we are when we're way up the top.
Yeah.
That'll be cool. Yeah, mountainside's getting lovely today. It's just beautiful, that, isn't it?
Yeah, I've already got Tesco's.
Yeah, we're heading to a place called Tesco's, people, which is a little bit, well, it's not even like Walmart, but it's a bit, isn't it? Our national chain of superstores.
Yeah, it's the same colour. Yeah, it's the same colour.
Yes, that's the main road that takes you back up to Inverness, directly in front of us.
Scottish flag! Are we Scotsmen, mate?
We're Scotsmen.
British man.
You're British, mate, are you? British. Oh, maybe there, pizzeria place. I don't know. Unless. There we go. So we've been in by the shop. We're just going to drive on up. It's really, really difficult turning right here. So I'm just going to go up to the left to the roundabout and come back down again. It's just the roundabout's just up there. You see, you Americans. They've still got the Land Rover there, look on the left. Hey, I like it. Let's get around here.
David, that's even rarer. Yeah.
There we go.
Check the value.
Yeah, so quite a few tourists. It looks like we're going back up the mountain again, guys, so I'll just take a little bit of footage up there when we go up. Because we've got friends coming to visit, so we're going to take them up for a bit of food up the mountain. It's definitely not as busy as I thought it would be at this time.
It's a sign card of
Well, I think it's a lot to do with the cost of living at the moment, the cost of fuel. You know, it's been a tough 3 or 4 months for a lot of people. But oh yeah, I mean, you expect it at this time of year to have loads of people around, but nope. And out the other end we come. Loads of people from our side. I recognise that big Navara. Yeah, we can't quite get up to the snow. It's just a little bit higher. You might be able to see it through the trees in the mountains, but we'll be up there very shortly. What a big lorry. My goodness gracious. Now this bit down here will be absolutely packed. I'm just going for a very, very quick look. So we really need to get up the mountain. It'll be absolutely packed, no doubt, but you cannot get better photos than this of Scotland, people. Here we go, look.
I'm here.
Just a quick photos, honey. Whoa. You got Frank will get his big bum down here.
No. Oh, really small.
2 minutes. Check out the duckies, you guys, look. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty windy, but I'm just out to get some photos actually. Oh, sugar. See, they think I'm going to get them, look, they think I'm going to give them bread. Don't you? I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, it's beautiful out. So this is where the ducks are hanging out, is it? There's quite a few of them as well. Well, we'll hopefully try and get you a little view through the trees here. By the loch. It's very bright and nice today. Pretty sure just a wee bit further along the trees thin out a bit. Just watch for the flashing images though, guys, as always. Going through the trees. We haven't even been out in the water, have we? I don't think we can, unless we get a really nice clear day tomorrow. I highly doubt we're able to take the kayak out. I'll tell you that, we'll just have to go out and fight it. So there we go, guys, just after that beach, that's where the caravan site is. Ain't it beautiful? Yeah, so coming back to the repair job earlier, yeah, the bulkhead has actually remained in place, which is really, really good, but this just will not hold. So it's a good thing in a way. We'll find out that it doesn't. But what I think we're just going to have to do, guys, is fiberglass inside the back. You know, I think that's the only way I'm going to be able to repair this and see if we can get this kind of put back together in a reasonable way. It looks absolutely awful. Look at this, guys, right next to the caravan. Hey, you got the, darling, look, there's bread over there. Look, your boyfriend's over there, your husband. David's just setting in about, oh, she's seen it now, look, she's off, she's seen it. Look at her going round. Yeah, so just getting the back of the car all organised. Guys, if you've seen it for the first time, this is like our boot box for wild camping. It's got all the cooking bits and pieces in there, tools, compressors, all that sort of stuff. First aid kits, water, food, all the bits and pieces you can think of. And straps and electrics, so everything. And up there in the box as well. And of course this all goes with the roof tent, you guys. Emily's just bouncing on top of the canoe. It's still a bit windy. I really want to take the canoe out, but...
Not feeling Oh, it's barely.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm taller than you now.
That's alright. Oh, there's a wee sausage dog coming. Yeah, so I've got all the gear, you guys. Check this out, bite indicator, watch. You can put this on your rod, and when you get a bite, that turns, you see. Tells you what a bite. So what we try to do when we come away on holiday, guys, is have all the fishing stuff we need. All the stuff we need for every occasion. Now, you remember we were fishing at Nesty Lighthouse? Can't remember what you were using. Well, it was one of them. Yeah, so in this box we've kind of got more of the sort of heavier stuff. Not too heavy, obviously. But, you know, enough to get us by when we're sort of sea fishing and stuff. That's quite hardcore, though. And obviously all your weights, all your sea weights, sea hooks, all sorts of different things in there. Personal wee favourite is all our spinners and lures, as you'll see. They're just dynamite for sea fishing. All really, really good all rounder actually. And they're really good for the trout and whatnot. So that, yeah, that's more of the sea box, you'd sort of say. And this is more for bait fishing, obviously. You know, maybe freshwater. And obviously got all the fly rod stuff. That's perfect. Got all the fly stuff in there, which is good. Hooks, weights, swivels, all that sort of stuff. All the little different types of floats you can get, just depending on where we're going. And now we're getting heavy. These are more for big predator fish like pike. And, oh mate, look at him. He's beautiful, eh? How beautiful they are. Absolutely lovely. All these apparently, we haven't had a lot of time to pike fish, that's the problem. But pike go for all sorts of different things, you know, all that things. But apparently fly fishing is actually the best. Using the big flies for the pike works really well. Very similar to that, black though I think. So if you're unsure what a pike is, this is what a pike would look like. Yeah, and that's just a baby one, that. But for these guys, you actually need wire traces close to your hooks because pike can actually bite through it, you see. But there's a few ways you can fish them. Again, we just haven't been out enough. But you can actually use dead baits, you know, with big floats. That's why the big floats are in here. Elastic bands and all the different traces. But I haven't even tried, well, we did try that once. I'll have to do a lot more. Yeah, just some odds and sods for the sea. You know, you always get these. I've never actually really tried many of these things. But yeah, you know, you've got bits like this for the traces and stuff like that. We need a whole different box if we were going out in the water though. Because that is heavy, heavy stuff, you know. So this is just about what you do sporting wise. That's about it, you know. And of course, useless with it, fishing rods. I've always got a couple of reels. As you'll see there, that's the other one. That's the big sea one, obviously. And we've got that one in there. And this is a rod case in here. Now we've got sea rods. Hopefully you'll just see in there. think these are the bait rods at that side, fly rod, big huge umbrella in there, and then the sea rods over there. There's a boat rod as well, a really short stocky boat rod, which is really good. But that obviously just goes inside the Land Rover like that. But yeah, and some other stuff, just a flotation aid, just more of a flotation aid. You know, I'm just getting a wee bit older and stuff. You know, if I fall in the water, it would just be a lot easier to move around. And of course, here's a little fishing seat. The wee fishing seat. We will have to replace a lot of these tools in time to come. You know, they are actually getting quite old, but hopefully this sort of gives you an idea. Compressor for the tyres, very important, obviously. You know, we've got some radiator weld in case we've got a small leak in the radiators. Always good to have when you've got older Land Rovers. Good old WD-40, emergency puncture repair. Fuses, light bulbs, all that sort of stuff that we need. The heavier stuff to live the Land Rover. Hey, Sonny boy?
Yeah.
And hopefully we're really there now, the sort of stuff that we need to keep. As you'll see in here, these are the spare spark plugs for the generators, yeah. And we need to put spare ones in there for the quad as well. Spark plugs all tend to be different.
And a dirt bike if it has one.
Yeah. And this is just the wild camp and stuff. A few of it's actually inside at the moment, and some of it's in the bag. But that's usually full for a wild camping. Right, so we're just heading off to meet our friends, you guys. Fish finder, inverter, first aid kit, all that sort of stuff. And up in there we've actually got our sleeping bags and whatnot. So me and David could actually go in wild camp, couldn't we, son? Yeah. So this is us just back, where friends have been and gone. And Crazy Dog, hey Crazy Dog. Alright. Are we back? Are we back? And time for a coffee, I would say. Dear Lord. Poor David.